do accept the nomination.
Earlier this week, Cyril Ramaphosa was elected unopposed by parliamentarians as the 5th president of South Africa. While the African National Congress won 57% of the vote in May's election, it was the party's worst performance in 25 years of democracy. Observers say the governing party's support has suffered due to the poor delivery of services, infighting and corruption scandals. While revelations of the extent of state corruption in an inquiry that began last year has shocked South Africans, some accuse the ANC of protecting its own.
That I know that when those interests are about shielding those who need to take accountability for the time that has come before us, for those who have looted from our nation, I wish to say, sir, we will be holding you to account that those members who have looted from our country actually see jail.
Ramaphosa, a former trade unionist and business tycoon, has been credited with leading the ANC into a new dawn. But some argue that he's not yet taken firm control of a fractured governing party. There appears to be some uncertainty as Deputy President David Mabuza has postponed being sworn into Parliament. Mabuza is one of 22 people the ANC's Ethics Committee has singled out for bringing the party into disrepute. Ramaphosa has promised to trim an inflated cabinet which in recent years has cost taxpayers millions of dollars. The president's under pressure to rid the cabinet of underperforming ministers who many view as political appointments.
The appointment of the cabinet will be a major indication of whether he aims to be bold or not. But certainly, you can't maintain the status quo.
South Africa is struggling with a poorly performing economy and at 27%, its highest unemployment rate ever. As South Africa tackles unfavorable economic conditions, the government's been criticized for spending millions of dollars on Ramaphosa's inauguration. Many South Africans say it's unnecessary, but there appears to be some compromise. The ceremony won't take place at the traditional venue, the Union Buildings in Pretoria, but instead here at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium. The government says that will save taxpayers more than $7 million. As Ramaphosa was sworn in Parliament ahead of his inauguration, there was no shouting or heckling that often characterized the Zuma era. Perhaps a new start for a government that faces the old challenges of poverty and inequality. Fahmida, Al Jazeera, Pretoria.